It's Spencer Hughes on Daybreak. Good morning to you, and thanks a lot for tuning into the show here on iFiber One News Radio. Well, we have a good relationship with the good folks at Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. They have a new logo. They have a new name, Mason Health now. It's an exciting time moving into a new building pretty soon, and we're going to meet a couple of the providers at Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Right now in studio with us is Dr. Mike Henry. And we have certified physician's assistant Chuck Anderegg joining us from the orthopedic clinic. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Spencer. Thanks.
Thanks for coming in. So this is an exciting time. A new name, really, kind of consolidated under Mason Health, a new exciting logo, and a brand new building, 60,000 square feet. Is that right? You guys are moving in just over a month?
Yeah, we can't wait. Looking at mid to end February, brand new space. The building itself looks absolutely beautiful from the outside. We have yet to be in the inside in the finished product, but that's coming up in the next few weeks. And a lot of the internal design is really we've put a lot of effort and time into designing flow to make it easier for patients and make it faster, more convenient, and help everybody. And all under one roof is great. So all our other specialties, family practice, all our colleagues will be in the same space.
Is it a larger area for the orthopedic clinic, or how is it the new building going to vary for you in terms of maybe some of the technologies or some of the resources and services available? Any of that changing?
It's way bigger. We're probably a little bit luckier than a lot of the other clinics that are out there right now, that we've got a slightly smaller or slightly bigger space than they have. But the new building really gives us bigger exam rooms, and so it's easier, especially people in wheelchairs or stretchers, easier to come and go. We'll have additional x-ray suites to minimize wait time to have x-rays, particularly when seeing us. Dedicated procedure rooms and cast rooms, where now we have multi-purpose rooms. We'll kind of do everything in each room. But overall, I think it's going to make our practice a lot more efficient, really minimizing time waiting, and try to get more people through.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, your background, and why you like working in Shelton so much, if you could.
Yeah, you bet. Chuck, you want to go ahead?
I'm a physician assistant, graduated in '96 from Rutgers. Been doing orthopedics since I graduated. Worked 10 years in Bellevue and then down in Olympia for about 10 years, and moved to a smaller community about 4 years ago, and enjoy the community feel of Mason Health.
Sure.
It's been a good experience, and we have a very close relationship, and it's been very enjoyable.
You kind of just mentioned it a little bit, but what's the reason you like working here in Shelton in kind of a smaller community, I guess?
Kind of a family feel. Most of the practices I've been in before have grown very large, and this is a two-person practice right now, and it's a very close feel. We know all the patients together.
That's great. That's so important.
And it's a nice way to work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that's been lost in a lot of healthcare, unfortunately. They've gotten so big and impersonal, and it's through no fault of the providers. It's just the nature of the beast, I think, when doctors are overscheduled. They have too many patients in a day, perhaps, but it sounds like that's not the case in this situation for you guys, right? I mean, you have more personal time. You can get to know the patient.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we have a lot more time, one-on-one time, one-on-one contact with our patients, and part of how we wanted the new building designed was to facilitate that, where we're sharing one corridor. So Chuck and I are both in the same corridor. Our patients are going back and forth, and most of them will actually see both of us, not necessarily as a visit, but passing in the hallway or what have you. So I think it's really made it a hands-on, I think a more empathetic practice, and certainly more patient contact.
Now, what are some of the things, for those who aren't familiar with like orthopedic clinics, some of the things you do? You do like everything from knee replacements, hip replacements, rotator cuff repairs, things like that. What are some of the more common things that people come to you for?
We really do it all, with the exception of spine that we send out to some of our colleagues. Our biggest focus is probably joints. Total hips, total knees, total shoulders, and that's probably 40% of what we do, and then 40% is probably shoulder rotator cuffs, that sort of thing. And then the rest is kind of whatever comes through the door: sports medicine, some pediatrics, the trauma that comes through the ER. And yes, we really try to provide a full service line. And part of, I think, the benefit of having a small group is it's flexible, and it allows us to kind of adjust our practice without having to go through a lot of process dealing with a huge organization, where we can really adapt to medicine, and as it evolves, we evolve with it, and allows us to do the more up-to-date, more contemporary, newer surgical techniques, newer equipment, that sort of thing that I think large organizations don't necessarily have the ability to do.
Well, I know you both have patients waiting for you pretty soon here. I want people to know they can go to the specific page for the orthopedics clinic at masongeneral.com/clinics/Shelton-orthopedics. In studio joining us this segment, Dr. Michael Henry, board-certified orthopedic surgeon who practices general orthopedics, and Charles Anderegg, who is an advanced practice clinician and certified physician's assistant.
As well as just want to keep reminding people, it's February, the slated time period for moving into the new Mason Clinic. So, and like they said, it's a beautiful building. I've driven past it a few times.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. You
I'm
guys
a
are doing
patient
really
at
good work over there.
Shelton Family Medicine, so I'm pretty excited to see the new building.
Well, you got to do, you said you needed a hip replacement, so call these guys. They know
Yeah,
what they're doing.
absolutely.
Okay, so,
I'm a little young for a hip replacement.
yeah, he's looking at me going, you need a brain replacement.
Right?
Yeah, lobotomies are next door. Yeah,
Also in the new building?
yeah, I think so. In the basement, though.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, gentlemen. I appreciate it. You guys do great work over there, and we appreciate everything Mason General Hospital and Family Clinics does for the community and Mason Health. And thanks for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thanks very much.
I know your time is very valuable, so thanks a lot for your time.